Hey, hola, my friends. I hope all is fine and well with you and yours. You want to see some cool stuff? You want to learn how to deal with a really bad aphid infection? You want to say hi to Kevin and Kobe? Well, let's go. Hi, Kevin. How are you doing, buddy? They said it's a lot cooler. He said it's a lot cooler now than it's been lately because we had these between 10 and 15 days, I think it was, of over 110 degrees straight. So we weren't able to tend to the garden. Kobe says, what it is, how you be, how you doing? The chickens say hi. Also, you see how we built a little square or a little L enclosure to just give a little foundation and a little dimension to the pig pit. And the pigs love it in there. That's where they keep nice and cool. Also, you see the chickens singing in there. So that's just, I guess that's their pet sauna. That's the farm sauna. Let's keep going. We set this little seating area up. I don't know why, because it's super hot. Even though it's got the shade cloth over it. Let me grab this right here. We're very efficient. We ain't got to pay for it. We're not. But it's still awesome to sit there if you want to have a lemonade or something. Hang out. Watch the pigs. Do a little research about the different varieties of pigs and chickens. Please do not pet or reach your hands through the fence. Let's keep it going. By the way, guys, I'm totally jumping in this as soon as I'm done with this video. As many of you may be aware, and some of you may not, hey, my name is Charles Collins. Welcome to our gardens. I know I should have done that in the beginning, but it's all cool. Don't do it in the beginning, you do it in the ending. And we had a video, there was a video made about us by this incredible production company called Paragraphic. And at this moment, at the moment that you're watching this, it is the #2 ranked aquaponics video on Google. As a matter of fact, if you type in aquaponics in the search box, our video will be the second one to show up. On YouTube, on the other hand, it's #1, numero uno. I'm coming for that #1 shot. Speaking of #1 shot, let's check out our tomatoes. Now, like I said, these guys just went through a horrendous heat period. While I'm conducting research with the National Research Foundation, I'm going to get in a lot more details in the coming future of why it's important for the plants to go east to west, and not just the plants, but for us to wake up in the morning, to face that rising sun, at least the first 3 minutes of it. Trust me, 1, 2, 3, will energize you for your day, true indeed. Trust me, my friends, but that's another video within itself. That's before I get into the science stuff later on in a few months. Until then, let's have some fun out here. Now, you know, I said, I mentioned, well, actually, Kevin said to you, and thanks for the help, Kevin. Kevin told you guys about the aphid infestation. Now, during those 10 to 15 days, whichever it was, of the above 110 degrees Fahrenheit days, the aphids took over two of our squash plants and one of our cucumber plants. Yeah, all of this is from 3 plants right here. You can even see some of the baby squash on it still. But that's all good. You know, one of a great fan on I think it was YouTube or on the Paragraphic site had asked me, well, how many, actually it's a questionable fan, I'm saying that slightly sarcastically, had said, how many, and I believe they were talking about spaghetti squash, can you grow in that little 4x4 tank? Well, if you look at how many delicata squash that you see still attached, you'll also, and if you also factor in how many delicata squash and other squash we told you we've harvested over the weeks, it's way more than you can in traditional gardening. Once again, it's because the plants don't have to go seeking for that nutrient. They don't have to stretch those, stretch their, oh my gosh, their roots out. There we go. As you see, no practice with this video. Y'all still cool with that? Yeah. Okay. They don't have to stretch their roots out too far, so the nutrient is there. As long as what they need in order for them to survive, and not only survive, as thrive is around them, they're going to do that. So, as I removed those plants today, I said, you know what? Let me give my great friends on YouTube and around the world a unique look at my aquaponics rig. Now, this grow bed, this IBC tray, is 12 inches from here going down. Now, if you look at the top of it, 2 inches below the top of it, we have our 4-inch grow cup. And we also have a little scrubby brush in there to catch any hard waste solids that may come through. Sort of like a last deterrent before it goes through the system. Now, if you look down, take a look at this. See how cool that is? You can actually see through the net pot. And you can see the water coming out. So as the water, the fish waste and the fish water comes out of that big tank, by the time it comes through this grow bed right here, look at how clean it already is. So now it's going to go through this grow bed as well. It's going to go eventually get cleaned out by the rest of the roots that you see on the plants in this lower grow bed. And it's going to be sent right back into the main system through the only running pump that we have in here. So that's basically one-on-one how this type of aquaponics system, constant flow, runs. It works out for us. You can actually have it in different type systems, but ours is an IBC, basically uncut and flip system, but it's doubled up in 2 grow beds instead of 1. So if you guys have any questions about that, please feel free to hit me up. I'd love to answer them for you. But as you know, I tell you guys, you always got to stay positive when you're out there in the garden. Stay positive, because as long as that sun's shining, there's a reason for you to be shining out there in that garden. And one of the reasons why I like it is, even though those squash plants died, we still had the one here, which is, let's go down there, a bubbling. And we have the squash plant here. Neither of which are affected by the aphids, because they were busy eating that one over there. So that's awesome sauce, man. I'm gonna take that positivity. Look at the trail going all the way down here. This is almost a 16-foot frame, greenhouse frame, and the zucchini, the zucchini and the other types of squash are coming from one side to about 3 feet down on the other end. And above that, we have our cantaloupe. And our cantaloupes are just starting to give us some little fruits. Look at that. That is so cute, man. It makes me positive. It makes me happy. This one's been pollinated. I can see that. So we'll see where that's going to go. Our framing also gives us a structure to actually hang, and we use like a pantyhose type product to actually cup the cantaloupe so that they don't just hang and they don't touch the ground, and that they can grow safely. We're still going to go around this back end. This is a pomegranate, very easy to water. This is a hackberry. We have another hackberry here. We have another hackberry here. Over here, we have a dragon fruit. These are all things that I don't want to say enjoy, but they're very comfortable growing in a desert, and they take minimum water, especially when we have a heat wave. You can't water these things regularly. That's not growing in concert. That's not growing in unity with the desert. That's growing in spite of it. And sooner or later, it's going to come back and bite you. And I want you guys to always remember that. Before I let you go, I want to take a few seconds and say hi to our fishes. How are you guys? You see them? Oh man, this is such a beautiful day in the desert. It is hot. We're about 104, 105 Fahrenheit, but all is good. Thank you guys for checking up on me when we had that little health situation. Followed my doctor's orders. Got a lot of good rest. Please pay attention, all right? Pay attention, stay focused in anything that you do in life. The more you pay attention to it, the more focused that you are, the more you're going to gain out of it. Never forget that. The truth is always in you. Never forget that. Everything that I know, you kind of know. We were kind of born knowing this since our likeness, since we were created. It's time that we take time, look back, get back to our roots. Relax, be calm, and know that there are better things ahead of us, because we can understand what happened before us. On that note, guys, don't forget to check out our Etsy store. There will be a link below. Don't forget to check out our website, Together We Grow AZ. togetherwegrowaz.com. And do not forget to check out our Facebook, Together We Grow page. Man, I love you all. Get yourselves a cup, get that t-shirt. As long as the sun's shining, I'm going to be out here showing you how to find that joy inside yourself, plant that first seed, and together we grow, my friends. Peace and blessings.